Class.
All right. Good evening, everybody. It is May 23rd, and it's Go Beyond Monday Night Virtual. Tonight, you're going to need your chair, a pair of weights, and you might want 2 pair of weights. The first time we use weights, we're actually going to be doing lift, okay? And how high you lift is entirely up to you. And then the second time, we're going to be doing pendulum. So if you want heavier for the first lift and lighter for the second, that's totally fine. If you want lighter for the whole thing, that's okay. Just be mindful of what your shoulders are doing. You're going to need 2 bands, both for legs, heavier one for top, lighter one for bottom, and your yoga block, all right? Because we're going to use that for some step over and for some on and off stuff when we do our legs. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do some breathing and warm up. So I want you to stand in the nice open space. Go ahead and just take your legs hip distance apart, and we'll start the music. All right, and I'm going to get out from under my fan so I don't accidentally hit myself. And let's just breathe up. Ready? Hold for 2, and exhale down. Up for 4, hold for 2. One more, a little bend with this one. And let's do a little bit of a sweep here. And we're just going to come up halfway on the sweep and sweep again. So basically we're hip hinging very gently with our sweep. And one more. And come all the way up. And down. Let's start our feet moving. Relax those shoulders. Keep a gentle grip on your hands. You don't want them super tight. You want them open but not floppy fish. Nobody wants floppy fish. Good. Pick those knees up. All right, move forward for me. Now I want you to deliberately step, 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 and then march it forward again. So you're toe healing. Toe, toe press, toe press, toe press. As far as you can, and then march it quickly forward. Again, step, 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 as many as you can, and then forward. One more round of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for me. Back to your space. Tap out, tap out. So you want to just shift it right here. You're not moving. You're steady. We were trying out for dancing with just hands. Reach. Sit a little lower to your knees if you can reach up further. 4, 3, 2, 1, and march. Good. Let's do 4 march for heels. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. March. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. March, march, march. And done. Whew. All right, pick up those heavier weights if you're using 2 different styles, 2 different weights. We're gonna do 4 count lift. So let's just start off with some basic bicep. Up and down. We just want to warm up a little bit. And down. Up and down. Just go shoulders, ears, down, and down. Shoulders, ears, down, and down. Shoulders, ears, down, and down. So bring those elbows up, down, and down. So you're taking your shoulders out of it just a little bit. They're kind of indirect because you're focusing on getting the elbows up. You don't normally do that when you're lifting. So you're here. There you go. Up, up, down, and down. Last one. Here, 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 and down. Roll your shoulders. 2, 3, 4, and 4, 3, 2. All right, bring it here. So we're going to go up, down, rock, and up. Up, down, rock, and up. Up, down, right to hips and back. So keep it short. Good. Up and down, rock, here, up and down, roll the shoulders again. 3, 4, and turn, turn, turn. So you're just doing rotation to get your forearms. There you go. Get your wrist. My wrist is behaving like a bowl of Rice Krispies right now. I don't know what the deal is. YouTube's going to catch that part when I'm doing that. It's going to be weird. 3, 4, and 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Go ahead and set these guys down. All right. We're going to do a hip hinge warm up, and then we're going to go into arms. So we're going to move them about a little bit. Okay, natural stance. Take those hips back. And then tuck that belly button in towards the top of your thighs, head and neck at neutral. Hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulse. And you can just keep it really tight, tiny, tiny, tiny there, and just pulse, pulse, pulse. Make sure your back's in that nice banana slope position. Belly button tucked into those thighs. Those hips are rolled in and forward. My hamstrings are singing. They're going, woo. 4, 3, 2, roll it up. And arms. And down. Shake your legs out. Sit back into your hips. Now we're just going to go to that halfway point. Take your hands to your knees. And I want you to come up shoulder level and down. So when you raise your arms, I want you to pay particular attention to what you feel in your back when you're raising those. You're going to probably feel it come off your hip bones towards your spine. All right, I want you to see, can you raise it to eye level? Make sure you got those hips rolled forward. This is where it can get a little crazy if you're not paying attention. One more. Push up. And let's just go ahead and lift the heels. Get the quads to wake up. Take some attention out the knees. Do big arms. You want to stretch out. Widen your stance as well. Add a little torso twist if you want. Be careful that you're not twisting on your knee, because that can very well happen. 4, 3, 2, and let's march. Just gotta give ourselves a little break here, because we are doing hip hinges again in the next song. All right. So keep your body steady and just lift the knee up towards you so that you get that natural stretch in your lower body. Try to keep yourself as steady as possible. Don't do the hip shifting here. Right up the middle. Right up the middle. There you go. Nice. It's different when you do that. A little more in here. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right. Here, get a drink if you need to. We're going to do hip hinges, but we're going to be using the weights. So pick a bigger weight to put on the floor because it has the wider toe grip area. And if you're barefooted, just don't stand hard on your heels when we do it. All right. First things first, go to natural standing position and then take your weights, hip hinge down, put those right in front of your feet. Make sure they're laying on that flat space you have on your weight so that it doesn't roll out from under you when you're doing it. Take your toes. Now, you can go to grip position where your toes are kind of holding on for dear life. You can go right into the toe box, and you can go up to the top of your arch bridge. Okay, be mindful of where that is. So we all know how to do that. We'll start there. Then we're going to step off. And we're going to go ahead and try our placement. If y'all are barefooted, you want to do this before you start so you know where you're going. You're barefooted, you're just going to go into your heel. Make sure you find a spot in your heel that's not going to make you sore. All right. You can go as high as the base of your arch bridge that's right at your heel, but don't go into your arch. That will put a lot of undue pressure on there. You don't want to be standing on that. So make sure you are comfortable with that. And then, of course, you're going to set your weight back in the two different ones. Okay, now that we know what we're doing, we'll start with our toes. Get your toes settled. All right, hips and then knees. So you're going to hip hinge, get that banana slope on your back, and push. And then keep your toes nice and loose. Head and neck is neutral. As you get more and more into it, you can sit a little lower, but make sure you're still keeping your head and neck at neutral. Get that belly button to lay into the top of the thighs. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do a little bit of left and right and left and right and left and right and left, right. Roll it up. Shift to heels and push back. Make sure you have some of the weight on your toes as well. You're not just standing on your heels. Here we go. Nice and gentle, easy. Head and neck to neutral. Back into the good position. Song has phrases, so we'll be taking by the phrase. Good. Side to side, left, right, left. And you kind of use your knee on this one because of how you're in position. 4, 3, 2, and up. Step back. Shake those legs out. Get your toes ready. And down. And pulse. Head and neck at neutral, back in good position. Wiggle those toes if you can. Four, 3, 2, and up and over. Go ahead and step into the heel position. Nice deep breath and push down. Make sure you got some weight on those toes. And pulse. Good. Nice, nice, nice. Four, 3, 2, and up. Step over. Shake it out. Hips and toes. And back. This is our last phrase. Y'all doing great. Put those toes. Even if you have shoes off, put those toes and have your shoes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and up. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Go ahead and walk for a second. You want to give your low back a chance to kind of get out of that forward and reverse. And of course, we want to pick up the weights off the floor so we don't run over them like some deranged truck driver. Okay, pick those weights up. We're going to go to bands and our block. So use your chair to put your bands on. You want your heavier one at your thighs and your lighter one at your ankles. I'm going to use, for me, a blue at my thighs and a green at my ankles. So I'm going to give my legs a chance to actually move. If I was doing stuff earlier in the day, I might use a red at my ankles, but I'm not earlier in the day. I'm later in the day. I'm still going to use a heavier one for me. Not my purple one, but my blue one. Get it up in a good spot. Make sure it's flat as you can get it to go. And then, of course, at your ankles. Ooh. And then, of course, you want your block. So once you get those on, you just penguin yourself. And let's lay the block down. Let's have it run perpendicular to you currently. And you'll have your right foot start next to it. And we're going to step over with resistance. So you're going to take as big a step as you can forward and back. We'll switch midway through the song. So we're doing the other leg. So you want to go to that toe heel in the back and that heel toe in the front, pushing. So that's what you got the resistance for. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. Go ahead and start in step back position. Nice tall body. Giving your back a little bit of a break here. All right, take that big step and then push back. So we're doing single leg balancing with step resistance. Lifting our foot up over the block. Nice. Link's good, it was weird. Okay. Call this one 9. This one 10. All right. Come here. Go wide. Step back. Ready? 1. And back. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Step forward, take it back. All right, get behind your block. Let's set it up on the next level. Level up, trunk. So, what I want you to think about when you step over, I want you to pick that foot up and step. Keep those hips square. Pick that foot up and step back. Don't turn yourself back. Step back. Okay? So pick that foot up and step. Keep those hips square and step back. There you go. So you're not opening your body to take that step. That's the last thing you're going to do if you're ever going to step. You really need to. Then you can open yourself because you want to teach this flexibility first. We'll call that one 5. 6. And back. 7. We're going to do 8. Okay. One more. 8. And here. All right. Switch it to the other side. Get your hips all squared up. Here we go. 1. And square. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Your last one. 8. All right. Go ahead and drag your chair into the center of the room. You're going to leave that ahead, lay it down, and you're gonna adjust these bands. If they rolled on you, fix them. Okay. So take your heels to square, and let's start with the block long between your feet, even with your heels. All right. Let your feet just close in on the block. Sit forward in your chair as far as you can go. Just gonna open, close, open, close. So we're working on this part right now. Just got a block helping you with it. Open and close. Open. 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 And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, open your feet. Turn your block. That's now long ways. This is your starting point. You can probably feel it right under here. You cannot, this is closed. So from this point, you're gonna open more. Ready? Open, open, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, go ahead and bring your knees in. Let's start off by putting our feet on top. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna open and step down. So you're gonna go down and to the edge, down and to the edge. So we're still doing that open and open. So we're adding our feet in. And you can actually open your feet a little wider if you need to. 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring your feet up top. Let's bring this band to about calf level, because we really want the band to stay. We're going to do the same thing. So take it to the edge. So now you got more resistance and your butt's going to hate you. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we're gonna keep going. 10, 9. Make sure you breathe it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done, and down. Oh, take these guys off. Oh my gosh. And then go ahead and you're gonna take the band and the block out of the way. And your chair, because your chair is gonna be in the way. So go ahead and get these up and over. Put your chair. And then you're gonna pick up your weights. I'm going to a lighter weight because I've had a long day. So we're gonna do pendulum. And I'm gonna turn it sideways so you can see what's going on. So basically you're just going to take your arms long. You do the swing and the hold. So the swing is relatively quick and hold. You stand up nice and tall, and this will activate at your abs. Hold. Swing and hold. Swing and hold. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. So this is about handshake level, maybe a little higher. You want to take that back. Have that nice raise there. You got that push. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do a little shoulder roll. All right. So now we're going to go into the bent part. So you know how when you're running, you've got the arms bent. Here, same thing. You're going to pause at the top. So we're going to I'm going to actually stand in a little bit of a lunge position. Just helps me. So we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Roll your shoulders. We're going to speed it up. Turn your head and loosen your neck. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Take this down. Bring your shoulders up. Give yourself a little, and down. Go ahead and put these to the side. All right, let's get our chair back into play. We're going to sit, stand, and curtsy. All right, so stand far enough away from the chair that you can sit, stand, and then take your curtsy lunge. So you might have to do a little bit of a sit. So you're going to sit back, stand up, and curtsy. Sit, stand, and curtsy. So this one, there's no count. Sit just enough to touch your rear end. Bring yourself back up. Don't speed through this. Take the time on your curtsy. You're barefooted. Really get into those toes and that heel. And then, of course, by extension, your hip. And, of course, use the arms. There we go. As big a movement as you want to start stretching out. You got a lot going on here. I'm going to go a little slower on my curtsy lunges so I can actually get in and get some stretch down there. Go slower so I can go lower. Just kind of get into all those sweet little spots. Oh, I gotta sit down. Gonna go right into the next one. One. And last one with the sit. Shake your legs out. Pick your heels up. Step forward out of your chair. And just curtsy lunge at this point. So you can take that bigger step and not have to worry about coming to the middle. Sit down. Good. Get that stretch. Support yourself as you need to. Use those toes and ankles, shoes or not. Toes and ankles. Four, 3, 2, and one. Shake your legs out, shake your legs out. We're going to need a band for your thighs, pair of weights in your yoga block. So put the weights behind you, the block in front of you. Get your band on. The band for your legs on this is essentially to keep them together. All right. So start with the block, even with your heels. And then you're going to pick that up, set it out at ab position, actually a little further than ab position. Then bring your heels up here, bring your toes up, push your knees apart. So you're just holding right there. Roll your hips forward, get your weights. All right, so the hips are forward. You remember from here, it's the back that's doing the lean. Just a little bit of a rock. Rock. 2, 3, 4. This is not our traditional pulse. 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got a lot of things going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let your knees come in. Let your feet go down. Wiggle your toes. Set your feet on the floor next to your block. Take your knees out to that width. You're holding block width. Sit up, tuck that belly button. Go back to that 80 degree and just pulse, pulse, pulse. So we were doing a rock, now we're doing our pulse. Belly's coming forward. Shoulders are curved back naturally. Neck is relaxed. Wiggle those toes if you can. Your glutes are probably going, no, don't wiggle your toes. It's weird. It's okay. Almost done. A little bit more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, band off. Kick that to the side, throw that over there. Eat it, who knew? All right. Feet at natural neutral position, heels under. Just the back of your palm, back of your hands here. Take a nice deep breath. Roll your hips forward and breathe. And then breathe it up. And then one more time, forward and out. And then up. Walk your feet out to 45. From 45, go ahead and take them into plie because you want to open up through here. We're going to do the stretch. I like the stretch because you have to breathe in an awkward position, but you get a great stretch through here. So we're going to lean to the right. Let your head tilt. Bring this arm straight up. And then from here, just reach for the ceiling. Reach, 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 reach. So you brace through here, reach up. Then turn and look up at your thumb. Get into that neck flexion and reach for the ceiling. You don't release this tension up here. Keep reaching for the ceiling. And then while you're reaching, turn and look down. Reach, reach, reach. And look to the center. And then you're going to just fold this guy over. And you're going to take a deep breath and you're going to fill up this side right here. Ready? And exhale. Again. One more time. And then wave yourself up. And bring this guy down nice and slow and gentle. Park it right here. Get your head tilted in a good position. Take this guy straight up and reach. Let's see this reach. 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 Turn and look at your thumb while you're reaching. And then turn and look at your knee while you're still reaching. Center. Hold your hand over. Let's breathe. Two more. One more. Take this hand up. And go ahead and wave yourself over and just bring it down. All right, we're not quite done with our stretch, so we're just going to go ahead and take this here. I want you to grab at the base of your palm here through this set of knuckles so that you're using the grip of your fingers, okay? Whatever level you want to be. Make your arms nice and long. Roll your shoulders if you need to. Reach with your neck and chin. Make it long, lean. Just hold that stretch. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Go ahead and roll your chin forward very slowly. Feel your spine elongate. Tuck that chin in. Feel the stretch between your shoulders. We're going to breathe it back up to neutral. Ready? Hold it here. Okay. Make sure your thumbs are pointing down. They're not touching anything. They're just pointing down. And you're going to fold your elbows and squeeze those shoulder blades together. And then pull your shoulders up and just sink your head into that little yoke. And just kind of give yourself tension massage right there. 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax your shoulders. Your hands slide down and just rest right here. Walk your ankles in, ankles and toes, in and out. Whatever they want to do, just make sure you're in and out with them. Let's go around and the other way around. And then here, the other way. Now we're going to go back to the first foot, and this time we're going to go around in a circle like you're going around the outside edge of a bowl and back. So when I was doing it previous, it's just around in the front. So let's do this around, 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 and the other way. All right, letting your hands rest here. Just turn as far as you can go and look back behind you. Hold it. And then come back to the center. And then look to the right and hold it. And come back to center. Let's do the left and right again. Left. And come back to center. And then right. And come back to center. Rock on your seat bones. Make sure everything's still loosened up in your lower back. And then that little hula move that we like to do, our 4-point rock. And of course, the other direction, our squared circle as it was. Circle, square, whichever way you want to go. And we are done. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you next week.